working as a ship's doctor in countries where abortion was illegal. I'd seen a lot of women brought in because of illegal abortions. I could not observe that and just let it happen. So we built a mobile clinic so we could sail to international waters and legally help the women with a safe abortion.
To the harbor!
We are here in solidarity with women who have been denied their human rights.
The police will come, let people board the ship.
The issue is, do women have really a basic human right to be able to decide what is happening with their own bodies? The ship is a symbol of freedom, has always been. It's so clear, if you speak to women, what is really at stake and what's happening and why.
I'm scared I will die. Can you really help me?
Well, Vessel follows Rebecca's work over the past 10 years, basically, 13 years, from this wild idea that she had to use the offshore space construct to give abortions on a ship at sea. And it traces the evolution of their organization and all of the antagonists that came its way that they alchemized to strengthen the project and make it the sustainable organization that it is today.
And Dr. Rebecca Gomperts, can you talk to us about that? Tell us how you came to learn that abortions on international waters would make abortions legal, even for people from countries where abortion is illegal.
Thank you so much, Amy. At the time, I was a ship's doctor at Greenpeace, at Rainbow Warrior, and we were sailing to South America, and it were environmental issues that we were working on. And when I was there, I talked with doctors and women about abortion, because I was being trained as an abortion provider as well. And it was actually these stories that I shared then with the crew, and then the crew said, you know, if you have a ship, you could take these women into international waters, which is 12 miles offshore, and you could help them with a safe abortion if the ship is registered under Dutch flag. So it was the idea of the crew at that time, with the crew that I sailed with Greenpeace. And I decided to investigate it because I thought it was a very interesting idea. And so that is how it started. One of the main reasons why abortion is still so restricted is because of the enormous taboo and the shame that comes with it. So I think that coming out is a very important part of the struggle to legalize abortion and to, let's say, to normalize it, because abortion is a very common event. I think 1 in 5 women in the Netherlands has an abortion, and the Netherlands has one of the lowest abortion rates in the world. So I think that for me, what was the problem at the moment that this question was asked in Ireland was that it was the first campaign. It was very tense, and I thought it was not fair to just to diminish an effort like that of so many people to a kind of psychologizing it, like, oh, she had an abortion, that's why she did it, because, you know, like me, there's a lot of other women that have had abortions in their life, and I wish that all of these would have become abortion rights advocates. At the moment in the talk show in Portugal, something else was the matter. I had done something quite extreme. I had shown to the public how women can do an abortion themselves with the medicines Cytotec, misoprostol, and at that moment, there was this man from the anti-abortion rights man that was attacking me. And I don't know, I mean, a lot of these decisions are intuition. It's not like, you know, I planned this ahead. But I think at that point, it was a very good moment because it also kind of neutralized the the very outspoken act of actually putting abortion in the hands of women themselves, which I had done just before, by explaining how they can use these medicines.
Diana Whitten, we only have a minute. You've done this remarkable film called Vessel. Can you talk about the use of these two pills? I don't think that many people in the United States know about them as a use for abortion, and how they're used in the United States.
In the United States, medical abortion is offered in Planned Parenthood and other health clinics, so it is an option here in the States. It's a 2-pill regimen that's most highly effective. In most of the world where abortion is illegal, the second pill can be used on its own to induce abortion.
And that pill is?
That pill is called misoprostol. And one of the things that Vessel does is contextualize that pill and give it some global context. It also, the film serves as a bit of a Trojan horse for information about how to find and take that pill. Similarly to what Rebecca's referring to when she went on Portuguese television, the film has a segment where we describe the pill, and it shows providers and women around the world using that pill.
And Women on Web is providing that information. Quite astounding. It used to be that women from Mexico would come up to the United States to get an abortion in Texas. Now women in the United States are going to Mexico to
Correct.
get the pill?
That's right. Yeah, the landscape has changed so dramatically here in the past few years.